Parental advisory, explicit content. This particular content has nothing to do with football, so you've been warned.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, Top Billin, here we go again. Murf versus another commenter in the comment section. People always got to be running their mouths, sometimes for absolutely no reason. And I don't even know what these dudes be talking about half the time. And this is a case of one of those times where I honestly don't know why the fuck I'm on the phone talking to this dude here. But it caught my attention here from something over a week ago, right? So this is from the New Orleans versus ATL, right? So I want you to listen to if you guys watch that one, just listen to the actual title of this video, right? New Orleans versus ATL. Better college cornerback, Marshawn Lattimore or A.J. Terrell, right? So this was a comparison. You guys know what I do. I break down the film. I break down the nuances of cornerback play or just football play in general. I generally do my thing, which I have done 7 years, right? The last 7 years as a professional. You guys know the spiel. I done made thousands and thousands. I'm making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but I done signed some of the biggest fucking contracts out there. I done been on over 50 radio spots just as a call-in, right? As people calling and hosted a nationally syndicated radio show. Don't work at Bleach Report, SB Nation, Saturday Down South, Rival, Scout, fucking done newspaper work, everything you can imagine in this fucking business. But there's always somebody in the comment section that want to say some goofy shit. And this we have right here is this dude, Jay West, right? So in his response on that fucking video about the better college cornerback, he said, Lattimore is the most overrated corner in the league, hands down. So first of all, if you're sitting out there in land, you would be thinking like, the fuck does that have to do with the subject of this video? This says better college cornerback. So this dude just wanted to come in and just say some shit. Obviously, he didn't even fucking. There's no way you even looked at the fucking actual video because none of this shit had to do with the NFL, right? So I want you to answer that question right there. Did you actually watch this video before you commented?
I watched most of it, bro. A little bit of it.
So you watched most of it, then you went to a little bit of it.
I couldn't get past the fact that we talking about corners in college, but we need to be worried about what they're going to do in the NFL. To get to the NFL, Marshawn Lattimore got to the NFL after playing, 14, 15 games in college? Overhyped, first-round pick. He overhyped in the NFL now. He doesn't do much. He's not that good of a cornerback. His career clearly had a better college career. He barely missed any games. So how is that even a comparison college-wise? So I don't even understand why that's a discussion. We'll be so technical about the name of the title. If you goddamn had the titles a little bit more interesting, maybe I'll even goddamn feel need to even read it. I just like seeing football content. That's what I like seeing. I like seeing stuff about my Falcons, my boy. So yeah, I think that Marshawn Lattimore is an overrated corner, and I think that A.J. Terrell is going to be a very good corner, solid corner. He's a better corner coming out of college. If I answer your question, and he's going to be a solid corner coming into the NFL. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. Post that shit.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this dude fucking hung up. This motherfucker hung up. What type of chick shit is that, right? Come on, man. This dude fucking hung up. Talking about some, hey, man, we got, I thought he gonna be the better cornerback, man. We talking about who gotta be the better cornerback in the league, man. Yo, I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew some shit like this was gonna happen, bro. I called this motherfucker up. I'm like, this dude sound retarded as fuck, right? He's like, hey, come on, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I gotta get my smoke time in, man. You mess with my smoke time and shit. I'm like, bro, you about to get smoked. Don't worry about that. So come on, man. So we still gotta unpack this shit. This is how dumb this dude is, right? Instead of you sitting on here, right, and volleying and explaining yourself, you leave. You fucking hang up like a chick. Or like somebody else's chick. Ain't no chick ever hung up on me. But like a chick would do you did that shit. So you got experience with the shit. And you fucking hung up instead of sitting here and you can explain yourself and then respond to what I'm saying. Are you dumb? This shit ain't gonna stop, bro. This mic is still on. This fucking software is still recording. So I'm still gonna go on without you. So now you're just gonna look even dumber than you were already looking, right? So what did he say? He said something about like, gee, if your video title's a little bit more interesting, you make your title a little bit more interesting, then I would, and what the fuck was going on with at his house too, bro? Like, you heard that shit in the background? He's like fucking, is that the shit when you don't change your smoke detector battery? He's up there talking about he gonna smoke. He come out to smoke at his house. He doesn't even have his smoke detector battery in. He been on burnt down his fucking little ass house. You know them little ass houses burn quick as fuck too, right? His shit been on burnt out within 5 minutes and shit because he did too lazy. He's too lazy to actually fucking watch a video all the way through before he comments. So you know he's too lazy to change the fucking battery on his smoke detector. But come on, man. Like, what is he talking about right there, right? So first and foremost, then why the fuck click on the video? If it does not suit your needs, right? You're talking about you said why are we talking about them in college instead of the NFL or how they're going to be in the NFL? You know why? Because dumbass, we don't have any snaps of AJ Terrell in college. So we don't have any snaps of him in the NFL. So how is that a fair comparison? They both did play in college, right? So at the very least, if we're talking about from content purposes, we can compare them in college because they both had that on their resume. You want me to make up some shit? We don't know what the fuck AJ Terrell is going to do in the NFL. So I don't understand that. This is the type of shit that I have to fuck with. I have to go through with these commenters, man. People always just see the negative portion of, Murph, you spazzed on this dude. I see a lot of this type of shit every day. I'm saying every day. Remember, I read every single comment. I approve every single comment. This is the type of shit that I see every day, right? These dudes just want to have their own agenda. And this is why this shit stemmed out, because he said something about, you barely know what you talk. I watch your stuff for the draft. You barely know what you're talking about or something of that effect, and you're a biased fan, right? However, he told me if I'm not going to talk about the Falcons, then don't waste his time or some shit like that. He said, I don't understand. It was weird. I'm like, well, let me see. Like, I cover all these teams. I could literally have no team. And only thing that I do is unbiased analysis. Unbiased analysis. You can see me covering the Falcons. You see me covering the Saints. You can see me covering the Florida Gators. You can see me covering the Georgia Bulldogs. You can see me covering Alabama. You see me covering LSU. I will literally cover a team and cover its rival and cover them the same exact way. You cannot put bias on me. But you're a Falcons fan. I am not a fan. I am a professional. Huge fucking difference there, bro. So what the fuck are you talking about? Your whole shit didn't make sense. That's why I was like, this is going to be an interesting segment because this dude clearly knows what he's talking about, and he's smoked out of his mind. I think he might be past smoking, dog. He sounded like he was coked out of his mind. He's like, hey, man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was up there twiggling his nipples and shit. He's like, hey, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I gotta get to my smoke time. And she was stuttering and shit. Man, change your fucking smoke detector battery, too, man. You know how dangerous that shit is, you lazy piece of shit? The fuck out of here with that, man. But listen. So from that particular standpoint, this is what I'm telling you. Like, if some content, you literally have to click on content to view it. It's not forced upon you. You didn't change. This is not like you changed the channel. Even if you change the channel on your TV, you can just keep going, right? You have to click on this. You have to see some shit and then click on it to be able to view content on a social media platform like YouTube. If it does not agree with what you want to see, then why the fuck click on it? It's that simple, right? So these dudes that click on it, they'll say some shit that makes no sense, like talking about Marshawn Lattimore in the league when I'm talking about him in college. Then they'll get mad when I say, and all I said with the dude was like, my literal response to him was cool, but what about the actual content subject? You have any thoughts on what I'm talking about in this video as who's the better college corner, right? But no, his agenda gets into that because he said he's a Falcons fan and Marshawn Lattimore is overrated in the league and all this and that or whatever like that. So I don't know what to tell you, man. But there you have it, man. So you know this shit is popping when dudes can't take the heat. He couldn't last one. He couldn't last one volley. I couldn't even get back to respond to the dude, right? Maybe we should talk over each other or something like that if these dudes are going to tuck tail and run, right? But there you have it, man. A little Saturday entertainment for you. And it is what it is, man. But it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. I'll keep bringing you these segments. I'm going to start concentrating on people who actually know something about football instead of these cornball fan cats and get some people on here. And we can just discuss some football, man. Give back to the people, all right? But I know you guys like to be entertained by this type of stuff. And I felt like this could be a little bit of an entertaining segment. But shit, he ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? He took one body blow and fucking called it off. He threw in the towel off one body blow. He threw in the towel off a jab. I didn't even get to the crux of the argument. It is what it is. There was no football argument to this too, right? I think he was trying to imply that I'm biased, like I don't like AJ Terrell or something like that, which is the dumbest shit I ever heard. If you think about it, for the past month, people called me an AJ Terrell homer. I got like 5 different film studies on this kid. Here's what it is, man. But thank you for listening. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.